New video this afternoon of police arresting a third suspect in a triple homicide that took the lives of 2 children and a teenager in Lebanon. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News First at 4. I'm Evan Forrester. After a days-long manhunt, U.S. Marshals took 27-year-old Claudio Rosero into custody late yesterday in Philadelphia. His girlfriend is also facing charges in connection to the case. They joined 16-year-old James Fernandez Reyes and 22-year-old Torres Santos in jail, both of whom were arrested last week for their roles in the May 30th shooting incident. Authorities say the 3 men opened fire with more than 20 rounds near a Lebanon home, killing an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 19-year-old. A neighbor was also hit by a stray bullet. Fox 43's Alyssa Kratz joining us now live from Lebanon with what we know about this latest arrest.
Evan, detectives say that Claudio Rosero confessed to his role in the murders after being arrested last night. Now, remember, we learned last week the Lebanon County District Attorney is already seeking the death penalty against the other adult suspect in this case, Torres Santos. She will now do the same for Claudio Rosero. Video released by U.S. Marshals in Philadelphia shows 27-year-old Claudio Rosero being taken into custody Tuesday evening.
It was a matter of figuring out where in Philadelphia he was, doing a surveillance, making sure it was the right person, and then trying to take him into custody as safely as possible for himself and for law enforcement.
Authorities in Lebanon say Claudio Rosero is the alleged third shooter in the May 30th triple homicide they've been looking for. The shooting outside this home on North 5th Street took the lives of 8-year-old Jesus Perez Salome, his 9-year-old brother Sebastian, and 19-year-old Joshua Lugo Perez.
This was a senseless act of violence, and we continue to pray for the families of the victims, and we also pray for the broader Lebanon community that is still reeling from the shock of this horrific crime.
Claudio Rosero's girlfriend, Tiffany Koziara, is also facing charges as an accomplice. Authorities say she loaned her boyfriend the car he drove to and from the homicides. Police executed a search warrant at her Cumberland Street home over the weekend.
Koziara was home and she provided knowingly false information to law enforcement about where her boyfriend was, the last time she spoke with him, and when she last saw him.
The other 2 men charged in the killings were arrested last week, while state and federal law prevent prosecutors from seeking the death penalty against 16-year-old James Fernandez Reyes because of his age. The district attorney will do so against Claudio Rosero and 22-year-old Torres Santos.
When I looked at this, and when you stare at the body of a dead child, enough is enough. So if this doesn't send the message, if this does not show we are taking this seriously, that gun violence is taken seriously in this community, I don't know what else will.
Now all 3 men are in prison facing 3 counts of criminal homicide each, along with a slew of other charges. Bail is not an option for any of them. As for the girlfriend, Tiffany Koziara, her bail has been set at $225,000. Now, of course, we'll continue to stay on top of this story and bring you the latest as it develops. For now, reporting live in Lebanon, Alyssa Kratz, Fox 43 News.